Well, next up, the UK government is facing growing pressure over its spending plans as higher and more persistent inflation squeezes public finances. The National Institute of Economic and Social Research, or NIESR, says that the government could face a 4% real spending squeeze by the end of the decade as rising costs reduce the value of available funds. While the economy showed stronger than expected resilience in the first half of the year, the think tank warned that that UK's high borrowing costs leave little room for additional debt-funded spending. The warning comes as Prime Minister Andy Burnham announces measures that are aimed at easing the cost of living. This includes lower electricity bills and restoring the £2 bus fare cap across most of England. But the think tank says these commitments, along with higher defence spending, will need to be funded through either higher taxes or cuts in other areas of government spending.
I'm to be convinced that how these things will be funded has been fully thought through as yet, but then there's going to be a budget in October and we will know much better then. Our advice would be very much fund these through higher taxes, which could involve tax reform rather than higher marginal rates. Excuse me. Fund them through higher taxes and or cuts in spending elsewhere. That will be a very strong advice.
The think tank also expects inflation to remain elevated, forecasting it could rise to 3.8% by February 2027 before returning towards the Bank of England's 2% target.
There is certainly a case for an interest rate rise this year, or possibly more. That case is based on the need to, as I said, take out insurance against the possibility of further price rises coming from oil and gas, etc. And indeed to just ensure that there will be no second round effects in the labour market.
The Treasury, however, said it remains committed to its fiscal rules while continuing investment in public services and national security.